Morning, guys. Hopefully, a huge week in the markets this week. Back futures have finally been released. Everyone's been waiting for this moment for such a long time. We're getting really tight into our triangle pattern. Volume's decreasing, so a breakout you would think is surely imminent. When will that happen? Who knows? And which direction will it be? Bulls or bears? That's also the big question. Seems to be a lot more people favouring the bullish side. I'm actually favouring the bearish side slightly, but overall I still have to sit on the fence and remain neutral and wait for confirmation. And the confirmation I want on the higher time frames is 9,500 and 11,500. A weekly close above these levels is pretty important for the midterm. If we do break down below, I'll be looking at fib levels. I'll be looking at 0.5 fib, which is also around about a CME gap about 8,400. Gaps generally do get closed. We haven't closed this one yet, and this dates back a very long time. If we break lower than that, still 0.618 fib and also 6,000 level. As you can see, that's pretty strong, decent support on the weekly time frames and all time frames for that matter. The reason I'm favouring the bears just slightly, we haven't had a weekly close above 11,500 just yet. These are pretty strong rejection wicks and candles. So until such time as we get a nice bullish engulfing above these levels, I'll favour the downside. This 9,500 level has been hit and bounced off numerous times. The more a support and resistance level gets hit, the weaker it gets, and eventually it'll give way. So we saw that here with the 6,000 level. It bounced numerous times, once, twice, and then just sort of danced along it before we got this momentum in here. This is the type of weekly candle that I expect to see coming soon. Could be bullish, could be bearish. That's about it for the weekly chart. Not too much I can analyze further. Just want that big breakout to decide our overall bias for the long term. Got the daily chart up here, guys. Here's the level 9,500, 9,400 region really on the daily. Pretty clear triple bottom there. If we hit it again, do we bounce and break out or do we break below? Patterns like this generally break out about 75% into the pattern. We're past that now, so we're getting pretty close. I believe the next attack of this level will be either the final bounce or breakout, and we could probably start entering longs once this trend line breaks right here. So 11,500 on the daily doesn't hold any significance like I just showed you on the weekly. So a breakout here, trading to this first level here is crucial. This is the weekly point here, the line in the sand. A break above this, a nice engulfing candle, and we should be off and running. So in the meantime, nothing on the daily. Really choppy the last week or two. So I can't really give too much on the daily. Let's just sit and wait, see what happens. Just got the 4 hour up now, guys, and it just, not really too much on this, it's really choppy as well, but it just shows how long we've been in this range. It's a pretty tight range here, and in fact, other than probably a week above 11,000, we've been stuck in this range since, when are we talking? I think that's mid-July. So that's a long time to be in this range. So this is just a zoomed in chart of the daily really. It shows this strong support level here, and this trend line here has also had a lot of touches. So these two lines are extremely valid. Everyone's watching them, everyone can see them. The volume's dropping. We just need the whales to come in and blow one of these lines. So we just want to be careful that we don't have a false break and get trapped on the wrong side of the trade. That can quite often happen with patterns like this and whales playing their games. So that's about all I've got for Bitcoin now, guys. I won't look at the 1 hour chart. It's really choppy. There's nothing there, no sort of pattern that I'm interested in trading in. So I'll stop this video now. I'll do a separate one for our altcoins. So stay tuned in. I'll get that one up on the dashboard pretty quick.